Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. But bound to find yourself in this weird, wild, wacky world we're in. This is another scene for Unmask Orlando, the Werewolf the Apocalypse venue. This evening's scene is a first change. Not just one first change, but two first changes. Christopher Martin and Luke Morrison are on their way to see Digimon the movie, which has just come out. Stop! You're killing me.
That's my job.
What, to make me laugh in the middle of my intro?
Yes. I have to test your resolve.
Clearly it's not very good.
That's why I have to keep working at it. I have to keep doing it.
They really do have the whitest white boy names ever.
So good.
Anyway, these two chuckleheads are on their way to see Digimon the movie.
Yes, they've both had quite a day. So they're going to relieve some stress by nerding out.
Because who doesn't love a good nerding out after a stressful day?
Absolutely.
Soulless monsters?
Fair enough.
That's very true.
But these two are not soulless monsters.
No, just monsters.
Yeah, they're not redheads.
Oh, don't say that to all of my redheaded characters. There's so many of them.
Or, the ST.
Yeah. I'm partially natural red.
Anywho. But yeah, do they meet up at the theater, or do they meet and drive there together? Or walk there together, depending on what they choose.
Does Chris have a car?
No.
No, I believe he has resources 0.
Okay, well, Luke has a car. Because he has family support. So, Luke will pick Chris up from work and go drive to the theater and
Okay. Make me a perception alertness check for Luke.
Oh boy.
Chris can make one too.
How do I do that?
Okay, you're gonna go into the Discord.
Yes.
You're gonna go into the Dice Roller Werewolf. You see how I did that? The /R6010. You're gonna take whatever your dice pool is for perception and alertness. Put that in the place of the 6010, and greater than or equal to 6F1, standard difficulty.
Okay, so 6F1. Okay, so my perception is 3, my alertness is 2, so I'd have /R 5D10 greater
/R,
than...
make sure you put a space there, because it won't work if you don't.
Yes. Greater than equal to, right?
Yes, greater than or equal to 6F1.
Nope, there we go. So greater than, equal sign, 6F1.
Yep.
Okay.
There it is.
Not bad.
So I know ones count as a botch. Does it count as anything?
Not unless you have a specialty.
Okay, and that would be if I was at a 4 in one of those two.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, it's not a botch, but Luke doesn't see shit.
Oh no, Luke doesn't see shit. He's the one driving.
Yep.
So
Well, damn it.
So Chris sees it coming. As you're driving through an intersection, there's a car coming from that ran the red light, coming from the opposite direction.
Like Chris is just gonna be like, Luke.
And Luke will look up and go, "What?" And then
And as he looks up, they get
Do they get hit?
They do get hit. We will
He
say
would
they
try
take
to flip.
some minor damage, but no actual
Probably
levels
some
of
bashing.
Yeah, they'll take some bashing damage, but nothing too bad.
Luke would reflexively slam on the brakes, so whatever that'll do to them.
That's some nice little whiplash you got there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And depending on
Alright.
where that thing is hitting, it might drive the front end under the other car.
Well, they're gonna regenerate. It's fine.
Exactly.
What are we driving
So,
Let's see. It's the year 2000. They're probably in a
Honda Civic.
yeah, probably. Let's say a 95 Honda Civic. Coupe. Sports car.
Okay. So, that nice sports car is
It's not so nice
not,
anymore.
not so nice anymore. Not looking too good.
Before he makes impact, he's like his last thought is, my mom is gonna be pissed.
It's like my car.
What is with the Cubs and their cars?
What do you mean?
Aiden,
Oh,
his first change was also a car accident.
oh, that's right. It was. Well,
His was a lot more deadly, though.
yes, it was. This one will not be quite as.
Well, we don't know about that driver, so.
That's true. We don't know about the driver.
Okay. So, as you're impacted and you're kind of trying to ascertain what has happened, Chris, you're starting to feel kind of angry.
So we're like
This
midair
is
kind
not
of thing?
no, you're not flipping or anything.
Okay.
God, no, that would do a lot more damage than a couple levels of bashing.
Okay, so this is more like the car maybe flipped once at most. And like
No, more like
string.
spun out.
Yeah, more like you spun out. It kind of
so bash
hit
my
the
head against the window.
hit the tail end of the car, you spun out, probably hit your head against the window.
Definitely pisses you off.
Oh yeah, you are
Oh yes.
bad.
One of his first thoughts might be, okay, remember what you learned in those lessons. And like he tries to calm down, but then he hits his head again. Like like maybe like the first bit is he hits his head like forward onto the dashboard. And like as he's trying to like just like those deep breaths, just he just smashes his head against the window and he's like, nope. He's just like, what's with these people driving?
And that will be enough to that anger is becoming kind of overwhelming.
So he's just breathing real hard, and it's probably starting to come out a little bit guttural.
Probably. And Luke probably notices this.
Yeah, he probably like the airbag probably goes off because, there were driver's side airbags at that time, but no passenger.
Yeah, right.
So the driver's side airbag goes off, smacks him in the head, in the
Probably
face.
broke his nose.
Probably did. And he's like, "Oh, fucking stupid." Like, just all kinds of obscenities coming out of his mouth, and he's in pain, and
Yeah, he's probably feeling pretty angry himself right now.
he is, especially since he knows his Bob is going to be really pissed that he wrecked the car.
Mhm.
And he looks over to Chris, notices that he's also pretty angry, and notices his voice changes.
Mhm.
And
And
it's
then
like,
it's not just
dude,
his voice changing.
Nope, it's not. And then he goes, "Dude, what the fuck?"
So I'm gonna try to do this. Some ass hole, and that's probably as far as he's going to get.
In normal human tongue, anyway.
Mm-hmm. And then he's just all growl.
And coming out of the car.
Yeah. That's gonna rip the door off the...
Well, did we stop moving?
Oh yeah, you've stopped moving by this point. And luckily for you, some of the local cops know the situation.
Oh, yes, they do. Thank
Yeah,
fuck for that.
They have been alerted, and they have alerted Estrella as to what just happened. And she was not far away. She was at the theater herself, so...
Was she gonna go see Digimon too?
No, she was not going to go see Digimon. She was probably going to go see Highlander.
Probably for the fifth time already.
Probably.
Fuck.
Sitting
Yeah,
in there
so,
critiquing their moves.
Right, exactly.
Melinda probably went with her at least once.
Oh yeah.
So Luke, then seeing what's happening to Christopher, will try to bail out of the car when then he also begins to change.
Yep.
So he probably at least gets the door open.
He does.
Yeah.
He at least gets the door open before he, turns into a fucking 9-foot ball of rage.
Yep. Which is probably the most painful thing that either of them has ever been through in their entire life, because your bones are cracking and shifting and changing shape, and ligaments popping, and
things are rearranging themselves, and it's not a pleasant feeling.
It is not. Nope. So that pisses them off even more, because holy shit, this is really painful, and they're going to take out their anger on somebody, the first person they see, probably.
Luckily, that is her, because Lucas and the sheriff have already gotten everyone else as far away as they feasibly could.
So I have a question. She's been teaching him for quite a while now.
He's frenzying. He's not going to recognize her.
Okay, so not even on a, this person is stronger than me, I'm not going to try anything.
Nope. No, not when you're frenzying. You are
in a blind rage. You don't recognize
You are in
anybody.
Complete blind rage. Plus, you won't recognize her in Krynos anyway.
Okay. I was expecting some kind of slow movie scene where she walks up and then shift.
Oh, she would have, shifted as soon as she got into sight of the cordon, where they've cordoned the area off.
Gotta protect the veil.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you have kinfolk in the police force.
Exactly. My son is desperately trying to get his father's attention right now, and he's sleeping.
No. So go grab his face.
No, he's gonna try. He'd probably try slapping him.
Smack.
Smack,
Daddy,
smack,
wake
smack. Okay. So
Yeah,
Chris
so,
is.
She would be the first person they see, so they will try to attack her.
Yep. Should we roll for initiative, or are you just gonna?
You know what? Yeah, we'll do a roll for initiative. That is your 1d10 plus your dex and wits.
Dex, wits, and d10. So I got 5, or I got 3 wits, or 2 wits, 3 dexterity. So that's 5. So that's 6.
No. Roll 1d10. And then
add
plus
5 to it.
5.
Oh, okay.
Whatever the roll on the d10 is, plus 5.
/R 1d10 plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind what your Krynos dex would be.
Oh, true.
So that adds 1. That
adds 1.
Yeah, so that'd be plus 6. Okay, so.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, boy.
I rolled a 9.
Did we all roll 9s?
Everyone but Estrella.
Estrella goes first.
Oh,
That's
okay.
probably a good thing. I think my dex is higher than yours, so because I have a dex. My base dex is 4.
Yeah, mine's a base 5 or 3. My strength.
Yeah, Estrella's is base 5. So.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she goes first, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And she needs to figure out which one of you to fucking restrain first. Unless she can try and restrain you both.
Who's closer?
She's probably approaching the passenger side, so Christopher.
Okay.
So, she's going to try and grapple you. Which, this dice pool.
I'm guessing there's a resistance or something?
Your contested...
strength plus athletics.
Okay, so that's 8 to 10.
Dex 6.
So is it like the previous the D10 6F1?
Yes.
Okay.
And 10s explode on this one.
Oh,
Jesus fucking Christ, that was bad.
Okay, so you said that they explode, that they do something when there's a
specialty.
I got a specialty in strength.
What is strength specialty?
Able-bodied.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would count.
Okay, so
Jesus Christ, fucking 11 dice and 2 successes.
Which means she may not successfully grapple him.
She may not successfully grapple him.
All right, so 10d10 greater than or equal to 6F1.
Yep.
Oh,
-2.
Wow, you got hit by the ones monster.
Oh my god.
Luckily, there's a success there. You didn't botch, but she did grapple you. So.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to spend.
Well, actually, no. She's got a 10, so that counts as higher then.
Yeah, she only got 2 successes.
Right, but you
got -2.
You got negative.
No, I meant her 10, like because she's got a 10 and a 9, and you said the 10 would burst, right? So it means 2.
Yeah.
And then so it's 3 successes.
No, 2 successes.
Oh.
She only got 2 successes.
Because those ones take away.
Oh.
And
yeah, and me getting 3 ones killed it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You getting 3 ones fucking killed your roll.
Yep. And you have to spend 3 rage.
Yep.
Okay, so I am down to 2 rage.
No, 3, because you get 1 for entering combat, essentially. Because when you frenzy, you get a rage.
Okay, so I was up at 6, so you're
at
down
6
into 3
rage right now. She is a natural 6 rage Arun, so
she's at 7.
Yep, she is currently at 7 rage.
So
she'll probably want to spend 3 though to keep him grappled.
Oh yeah, she's gonna spend 3 rage to make sure that she can, hold on to his ass.
Okay, so I spend 3 rage?
Yep. So it'll give you extra actions at the end of the round.
Okay, so I'm down to 3 rage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
She is at 4 currently.
Mm-hmm. Luke is going to spend 2 rage because he was at 4, but now he's at 2, and he's going to attack the nearest thing he can.
Which? Oh hey, it's these 2.
Who?
It's Estrella and Chris.
Oh, really?
Unless, Lucas is closer.
Those aren't going to be the first people he sees stepping out of the driver's side.
Oh shit, no, it's going to be Lucas.
No!
Yeah, he's the only other one in the area, but he's got silver bullets.
Fuck. Okay. Well,
he will put one in his fucking shoulder or his knee.
Ooh.
He still gets an attack.
He will.
I mean, Luke gets to attack first.
Yes, he does.
Luckily,
he's got Kevlar.
Oh, why? Oh, God, Luke has to be a football player, doesn't he?
Yeah.
11.
But I'm gonna let my lovely Lucas, attempt to dodge.
Yes, please. Jesus Christ. Yes, please.
Because it'll negate however many successes Lucas gets on the dodge roll.
Thankfully, since he's just attacking with claws, his brawl specialty won't count.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
6 successes.
Fucking oof. Okay. And for dodging, that'd be Dex and Athletics. Luckily, that's really high for him.
Oh, good. I do not want to kill Lucas. Do not.
Let's pray for a better dice roll than my last couple have been. He dodged it completely. That's 8, 9, 10, 11 successes.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah. He completely dodges that blow.
Oh, good. Good. That's gonna piss Luke off. I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit either. He's gonna get shot in the fucking knee with a silver bullet.
Yep, because it's Luke's turn now. It's Lucas's turn now. So
yes, it is. Oh God, this is a really good dice pool too. This is another 10 dice pool.
And he can't soak it because he's not in his breed form.
He's calling a targeted shot, so that increases the difficulty to 8.
What is he aiming for?
His knee.
Oof. Oh, God. A silver bullet to the knee is going to end his football career.
True. And he would know he's a football player.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he'd probably aim for the thigh then.
Oh, thank you.
He would want to end his fucking career. That's a slightly bigger target, so 7F1 then.
He is a quarterback, so no shoulders or knees, please.
Yeah. Okay, that's not the greatest roll ever, but
it's gonna hit him.
Yeah. So that's 1 rollover. It's probably a police issue revolver. Revolvers are... What's the fucking base on a revolver? Because I can't remember.
Hang on, let me pull up I have.
You put a thing in the fucking forum. I'm gonna look at it.
I did. I put the combat charts in.
Yes, I'm gonna go look at that right now.
I think I put it in house rules.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Combat charts right there.
Sword, saps, clubs.
Next one down.
Yep.
Heavy revolver is damage 6, which is what I thought it was.
Yep. Okay. So that's 8. Yeah, 7. And you do not add strength to this because it's a fucking.
It's a gun.
It's a gun. Equal to 6 because ones don't take away on damage.
Nope. He's hurting pretty fucking bad.
Yep. That's a silver bullet to the thigh.
Yes, it is.
Ouch.
Oof. That is so. Y'all, those two are going to hear a blood-curdling scream come from a Krynos werewolf.
Would it be a scream or would it be more of a howl?
More of a howl.
It would be more of a howl, high-pitched. Yeah, it would be a not very pretty sound at all.
Like, no, because he got shot by this guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, the story he gets to go tell Misha.
Right?
He's like, guess what happened to work tonight?
It's like, I got swiped out by a fucking werewolf.
And she's gonna be like, what? Who do I have to kill?
It's like, don't kill anybody, please. I'm fine.
Yeah. So basically, Luke was still very unused to his new form, and like he kind of like charges over, but it's like kind of like weird, like tripping towards him.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Yep. And then he gets shot, and now it's now it's rage action.
Yep. Now it's rage action time. Okay. Yep. She's just gonna maintain the grapple or attempt to.
Mm-hmm.
Which
is another contested, or
is another contested.
Yep.
Okay. So
keep in mind you're using a rage action each time you contest. So.
Okay, so I do another 10d10.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's a better roll this time.
That was not a great roll. That's 4.
It was better than last time.
Better than last time, though.
Oh,
he gets out of it.
He broke it. Son of a bitch.
Okay. That's 7?
Yeah, he breaks out of it, which means it's your next rage action.
It's rage action, and he can attack her.
Yep. Which is
okay, so I spent a rage to break out. So I'm down to 2.
Mm-hmm. And now now that you're using this one to attack her.
Yep.
Okay. So it would just be a swipe, I guess, at her?
Yes, you'll be rolling your dexterity plus melee.
Brawl.
It's not melee.
Brawl.
Brawl. Dex brawl.
It's always dex brawl.
Okay, so that's 7. And Primal Urge doesn't do anything, right?
No.
Nope.
Okay. So R7D10.
Difficulty
6. And then 6F1.
3. So now it's her.
She's going to attempt a parry.
Well, she can straight up dodge it if she wants.
True. Yeah, fuck it, she'll dodge it.
Okay, so that leaves me at 1 rage, correct?
What? 1 rage left.
Yes.
One action left, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she dodges it with fucking ease.
But before you two take your next rage actions, I get it.
Yep.
Which with my greatly reduced dice pool, I will swipe at Lucas again because I'm at a -5.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's only 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That's only 6 dice to attack with.
Yeah.
Makes me feel better. Nope. No successes because, I've got a silver bullet in my fucking thigh, and this shit hurts. Really bad.
Then he gets no rage actions because he's not a fucking werewolf.
Nope. So next is Estrella.
Estrella is back up. She is going to attempt to grapple him again.
Okay, so if I try to resist this again,
that will be the end of your rage actions.
Yep.
Okay. And that'll, no matter what, like I go unconscious, right?
No.
Not yet. Not until you spend all of your rage.
That would be the last of my rage.
No, this is just the first round.
You've
only spent 3.
This is the first 3 you spent. You get extra actions. You get extra actions for your rage. So, and we play out those extra actions in combat.
Yeah.
These are the extra.
That will be the last of your actions for this round.
Okay.
And then you'll have to spend.
The
remainder of your rage next round.
Okay. So.
Which then, after those rage actions are taken, you will fall unconscious.
Yeah, I did not succeed.
Nope. No, you didn't. You're grappled again.
Mm-hmm.
And I got one more rage action, which I will attempt to swipe at Lucas again.
Oh, angry baby.
I got 2 successes.
Okay.
And he can't dodge, can he?
Can't dodge it this time. Fuck. He's got to take it. Luckily, he's got a Kevlar on.
Oh, good. So he has soak.
He does have soak.
So my strength in Krynos is 7.
And it is, keep in mind, your dice pools are eaten at by the damage you have taken.
But that doesn't apply on damage.
Shoot, no, it doesn't, even though it would affect your strength. It would make sense that it would fucking apply.
No, because it applied on my attack roll. But it doesn't take away from my dice pool for my strength when it applies to damage rolls, because it was already applied to the attack.
Yeah. And luckily, this is not your normal Kevlar.
Oh, God, please soak it.
This is not normal Kevlar.
Thank God.
This was made for him.
Probably by Theurges.
Yep. It was made by Theurges.
Good. And his Theurge mate is going to repair it for him, too.
Yeah, it's going to need it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Okay. Shit, what did I have them make him? I have to fucking...
Well, his armor rating can auto-soak it, so...
True.
What is his armor rating?
His armor straight up from the... whatchamacallit? Kevlar itself is 3.
Okay. And then
it has Luna's armor on it.
With how many successes?
Alexi's probably the one who made it for him, so success is stupid.
So
I mean, Alexi has a base 12 dice.
It's enough to soak it.
It's more than enough to soak it. So
yeah, it's more than enough to soak it. So he's good. Thank God.
Exactly. He's good for the moment.
He's good. Okay, it's top of the round. Estrella.
Yep. She's gonna, spend 3 rage to make sure she can maintain this long enough to deal with this kid.
Who's put up quite a hell of a fight.
Put up a hell of a fight and maintain the grapple.
Okay, so do I do the same?
Yep.
Okay.
You will have to spend your rage now. Keep in mind that will leave you with 2 rage actions at the end of the round.
Okay, so every round I have 1 less rage.
No, because you're using a rage action now to try and break the grapple.
Well, no, he's going to be using his normal action.
Oh, true. This is going to be your normal action, so you will still get the 3.
But then he gets 3 rage actions after that, but he'll be using his normal action to try and resist.
Yep.
And he doesn't get a choice because he's in frenzy. He's going to try to break out.
Exactly.
Okay, so still my 10d10 and everything, right?
That is 5 successes.
Yes, 10d10. Also 5 successes. That is a match. You need to reroll.
Yep. That is 4, 5, 6.
That is 8.
Yep, he broke it.
Yep. But 3, you spend 3 rage, you don't get another action this round. It's Luke's turn. We'll spend both of his remaining rage and swipe at Lucas again.
Yep, and Lucas will dodge. Because that armor can only take so much.
I'm surprised there's not like a...
Oh.
Like, what else can repel Garu? I mean, would like a spray of like Wolf's Bane or something like that work?
Nope. Not unless they have the flaw. The only thing that repels Garu is silver. That's it.
Oh yeah, he dodges it easily.
Dodges it.
That looks like a 10 versus a 7. So yeah, I'd say so.
Well, actually, my specialty doesn't apply on claw attacks.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh yeah, his nimble specialty, on the other hand, does apply.
Because my specialty is on brawl, not dex. And it's punching, which doesn't apply to clawing.
Nope. Lucas, dives out of the fucking way. That's about all he can do, because he doesn't want to kill the kid.
Right, because another silver bullet.
Another silver bullet will kill him, and he didn't want to do that. So.
And he knows that he has to be about out of rage, so like he can assume that because he's a cub, he has to be about out of rage.
He's got to be almost out of rage. This kid can't have that much fucking rage.
So rage actions.
Yep. Estrella's rage action is first. She's gonna try and grapple him again.
Okay, so if I resist this, I go down to
1.
1? Okay.
Yep.
I'll have to get some more understanding of exactly the combat works.
Nope, she doesn't get it.
Which means it's your turn, Chris.
Yep. And she still has 2 rage actions left, so...
So now this is me attempting to attack her again, or...
Yep.
Okay, so that is... You said Dex, Brawl, and that's it, right?
And that's it.
Dex, Brawl. Yep.
Dex, Brawl, so that was 7. That should be correct.
Yep, and don't roll damage until after I have...
Well, I don't even know what I'd roll for damage, so...
Yeah, we'll tell you if you...
Yeah. That is 5. She negates it.
Whew. And her turn again.
Yep.
No, my turn. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. And he can't dodge.
Nope. But he does have some more successes on his armor.
He does. Hopefully it's enough to negate this.
That is my strength plus 4. Oh, that's 11.
I'm not sure that he's going to have enough successes. Because it was 6 last time, right?
Yeah, it's only 4. But he only used, he used his 3 Kevlar and then 3 off of the Luna's armor.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah, so he's still... luckily, the Kevlar still continues on.
Mm-hmm.
So that's only 1 more eaten off of the Luna's armor. Kieran, stop it. You're fine. Here. Hey, snacks.
Okay, and now it is the final turn for Estrella and Chris.
Yeah, if my kid will be quiet.
So did Luke just pass out or something?
No, he attacked Luke. He attacked Lucas, and Lucas soaked his attack.
Yep.
Because he has special armor.
Yes, he does.
Because, his people want him to live. So
exactly.
Which, and after today, he might get extra protection.
I mean, his girlfriend is a Theurge.
Especially if he's going to be dealing with frenzying cubs.
Yeah, his girlfriend is an elder Theurge, so...
Okay. That is 7 successes on the grapple.
Okay.
All right.
None. I'm grappled.
You're grappled. Okay.
You're grappled and passed out.
And unconscious.
Which Estrella is probably like, thank fuck.
Exactly.
And
he's unconscious and naked and toss him into the back of the fucking police car.
Luke takes his final swipe at Lucas with 2 successes. So only 8 damage. Oh no! With 7.
Okay, so 3. He'd eaten up 4 off of the Luna's armor. He takes 1 ag.
Okay, that's not too bad. Which I'm sure Estrella has Gaia's breath. I'm sure Estrella has Gaia's breath on her, so...
She does.
But
she also
the
knows
Kevlar
Mother's touch, so...
Kevlar is destroyed.
Exactly, his Kevlar's fucking shredded. And now Luke is unconscious.
But Luke is now unconscious.
And she tosses him in the back of the fucking police car, too.
Yeah. I'm guessing that the car is going to get towed out of there.
Yep. They already have a tow truck on the way.
Yep.
And Estrella's going to, usher fucking Lucas into the car, and they're going to head back to Sept.
Whee!
So Lucas has got what, like maybe a slash across the arm or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Does Lucas inform Estrella that he shot Luke with a silver bullet?
Yes.
Okay, good.
He would. He is, he is not dumb.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that she would have heard the
sometimes.
shot.
A dick sometimes, but not dumb.
Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming that she's going to heal. Well, she probably would heal him because that might that shouldn't wake him up, actually.
Good grief.
No, because he won't wake up till he regains a rage, which will take a little bit.
Exactly.
It doesn't take a terrible amount of time, but it takes
to get back to the Sept.
Oh yeah. They'll be out a couple of hours in game time. Like, we won't be taking 2 hours, but they'll be out a couple of hours. They'll be out long enough for Luke's mom to get called. Because I know Estrella's going to call her.
She will. Because he was also taking lessons from her, so, she's got the parental's phone number.
Yes, she
would
does.
she call his Chris's adopted parents, or would that be something she might not do?
She probably would.
We just didn't make them.
We just did not make them, so
Right.
I will have to do that later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we weren't sure like what we wanted to do with those two.
It's okay. Well, it depends on if he wants to keep them in his life or not.
Right. She knows without a shadow of a doubt that Luke is not going to not want to have his mom around. So,
Yeah.
Especially after his mom and dad got divorced. So,
Yep,
Luke,
Estrella would call her.
fantastic. So we're going to do that phone call. That's going to be fun. Let me put her overlay up.
But the first person she calls is fucking Bailey.
Oh, okay. We'll do that phone call first.
It's like, hey, I've got 2 presents for you.
Yeah, so Bailey answers the phone. Hello?
By the way, Estrella has a very distinct Greek accent. I'm not going to attempt it.
Right? I mean, yeah, Bailey sometimes has a Spanish accent. Depends on if I can do it or not.
So, I have 2 little gifts for you, Mr. Gonzalez.
Do you now?
I do. I believe I told you about the 2 that were taking classes from me.
You did.
They just both had a simultaneous first change.
Are you fucking serious?
No. Yeah, well, yes, I am quite serious. One of them, they both put up quite a fight, but Lucas and I contained it.
Okay, how's Lucas?
Luckily, thanks to some rather spectacular armor, fine. A small gash in his arm, but he's okay.
Good, because the last thing we need around here is another angry Petrova.
Very true. He did shoot one of the boys with a silver bullet.
Oof! Where?
Thigh.
Okay, that's not too bad. We'll get that out when they get here. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll call Alexi.
Yes, please do. Because this isn't going to be fun.
Nope. Okay. I'll see you when you get here.
Indeed. See you when I get there.
Bailey was probably getting ready for bed.
Probably.
No, he is not.
No, he's definitely not.
Now he's going to look to Maeve and go, we have a change of plans.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Nope, we have 2 cubs who had a simultaneous first change, and
for fuck's sake.
And they both thought that they were human before this.
Oh, for fuck's sake, this is gonna be
not
easy at all. Okay. I'll make some coffee and some tea.
And how far along is she now?
You should probably call Saoirse.
I'm gonna do that. And she does. Saoirse gets a phone call.
Which, just because I want to play this out, Saoirse's gonna answer the phone. She was probably also getting ready for bed.
Yeah. Hang on, I will swap over to this one because...
Hello.
We could use some help.
What happened? Are you in labor?
I'm not in labor. I'm fine.
Oh, all right.
We do have 2 brand new cubs coming in.
Oh, shh. Okay.
Simultaneous first change.
Oh, fuck.
And they both thought they were human before this.
Oh, well, that's even more of a... Oh, fuck. Okay, I'll be right over.
Thank you much. Okay. Next phone call is to Luke's mama.
Fantastic. Oh God, this is gonna be fun. She will answer the phone. Hello?
Yes, this is Luke's boxing coach, Estrella Valerie.
Oh, yes. Is something wrong?
I
thought Luke was out with Chris at the
there was
movies.
an accident.
Oh no. Is he okay?
He's fine. Could you... this is going to sound very odd. Could you meet me at the Ocala National Forest?
The Ocala National Forest?
I know, it sounds very weird, but just humor me.
Okay. Sure.
Thank
I
you.
will start heading out there.
Thank you very much.
And a very bewildered Diana will hang up the phone and start driving to the Ocala National Forest.
Yep.
She lives in Orlando proper, so, or no, probably in our in town in Ocala.
Yeah.
She probably lives in town, but still. Driving out to the national forest in essentially the middle of the night is like, okay. So yeah, she will drive out there.
So Estrella is going to, drag these two out of the car.
Which she can pretty easily do.
She can. Fucking strength 5 in Hamid.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, depending on where in Ocala, she could literally take 40 over and be there.
Right. So yeah. And
when she, plops them both, on the floor of the clubhouse rather unceremoniously.
She's just like, I've had enough of these cubs.
She's so done with their shit. Bailey has clothes ready to put them in because he knows they are naked.
Yep, she tosses them rather unceremoniously onto the clubhouse floor.
And Bailey goes, "Can you just be a little careful with them?"
I made sure I didn't drop them that hard.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Estrella Raya, you're excused.
She will head out at that point.
Bailey is now done with her shit.
Lucas is gonna come in and, his fucking Kevlar is shredded. She's gonna take that off and toss it in the trash on the way in.
Right? Because there's no fixing that. He's just gonna have to get new Kevlar.
Well, I had to explain that to the department later.
Right?
And then we'll pop out to
Angry Man with a sword.
So Diana gets to this. That she gets there. She has no clue what to do or where to go. And I assume Estrella has forgotten by now. So.
Oh yeah.
So she's just kind of like looking around, really confused.
Jack sees her and walks over. Are you okay?
She looks to him. See, she's so flustered that I'm getting things mixed up. And she kind of blinks. Well, I was told that my son was in an accident and I needed to come here.
Okay.
Which, she...
He is going to commandeer one of the golf carts.
That's great.
It's like, this is mine now, I'm using it.
She will get into the golf cart with him. She has no clue what's going on. And she's thinking to herself, Diana, what are you doing getting to a golf cart with this strange man in the middle of the night? It's the forest. What are you doing?
In a fucking sheriff's uniform.
Well, still.
And as they, drive into the sept,
it's October.
As they drive into the sept, you were fairly certain there were no buildings allowed on this property. But there's a lot of them. There are houses and what looks like apartment buildings.
She furrows her brow. I thought this was a national forest.
It is. It's just a little more complicated than that. And I guess now you're involved in it too.
Involved in what?
I'll leave that to the people who are, supposed to be explaining that, not me. Above my pay grade.
She swallows, and it's apparent that she is scared.
He'll reach out and, he's going to be a little bold. He's going to take her hand and squeeze it gently.
She looks over to him. Kind of takes a deep breath. Okay. This is weird. Very weird.
It is. And I grew up in all of this, so it's...
You grew up in the middle of the forest?
Kind of. Just not here. He has a very faint Irish accent.
Huh. Are you from Ireland?
That I am.
Interesting. I'm from Florida, unfortunately.
That's not that bad. That's okay, that's a lie.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's a lie.
She shakes her head.
Yeah, he pulls up to just outside the Cub house. Which Alexi is probably just now arriving as well. So I'm gonna swap out Estrella and Lucas for Jack and Alexi.
Yeah, Luke's passed out, so I'm gonna swap Luke for Claire. Because she's not missing this shit. Not a chance.
I mean, Jonathan might actually, Actually, I'm going to replace Lexi with Gracie. Because Gracie's probably already there and, tending to the fucking wound on his thigh. On Luke. Digging the fucking silver bullet out.
It's really a good thing he's asleep.
That
shit would hurt.
It would. Very much so. So, this man is also approaching the cub house.
Diana will look to him and kind of tilt her head. Which Alexei smells absolutely no pure breed on this woman.
Yeah, he's like... And he makes no attempt to hide the fact that he's, sniffing.
Right.
Exactly, it's just like...
She kind of looks around and sniffs herself. Do I stink?
No. You just don't smell like one of us.
One of you? What is this, a cult?
Oh dear. Okay. At that point, he just walks inside. Because, oh fuck. This one's fucking normal. This is not going to be good.
Yes, this is a normie walking into a wolf's den.
Yeah, so also, Celeste has also arrived.
Oh, good.
And
which Bailey is hugging. Bailey is hugging the living shit out of her right now. Because that's his twin, and he missed her a lot.
Yes.
And he really needs her help right now.
Yep. Yeah, so Lexi comes in and helps Gracie. Maeve is also helping because, fucking 4 dots in medicine.
Right. Claire kind of understands about not having any fucking idea about anything until her first change. Except she knew about the Changeling Society, but she wasn't really aware of the nation.
Yeah, so Maeve and Gracie are, working on his thigh, getting the fucking silver bullet pulled out. Oh shit, they need to get that out of there as quickly as possible because 2 of their cubs are hypersensitive.
They're not there at the moment, but because they're probably at
True.
Sebastian's.
Well, couldn't it have gone through?
No, he was in Krynos.
He was in Krynos. There's no way it would have gotten all the way through. Unless it was a fucking Desert Eagle.
Okay.
It's the only thing that's going to go through the entire thigh of a fucking Krynos werewolf.
Yep. So which means even coming out partially as he reverts back to Hamid, it would still be lodged in there.
Yep, and I mean, Maeve is, trained in emergency medicine, so... She will dig the bullet out and begin stitching him up.
So I'm gonna say that Diana walks in right as they pull the bullet out, and she screams and passes out.
And Jack catches her.
Aww.
Well, if he's anything based on the character,
which he is, very much so,
then he's just like ultimate gentleman.
Yeah, he catches her and moves her over to the couch. And looks to Bailey.
Bailey looks to Jack. What was that?
I'm assuming that's one of their mothers. By that reaction, I'm going to assume that one.
Okay. And judging by the lack of pure breed, she's not kinfolk.
Don't think so.
Fuck. How do I handle this?
I don't fucking know.
She's a human. She should be here.
I'm fucking Ken. What do you want from me? I'm not the one who called her.
Who called her?
I'm going to fucking assume, either my deputy or the other person taking care of them initially.
Was it Estrella? It was fucking Estrella, wasn't it?
I mean, was still there?
So, guess what? Bailey is going to call Estrella now. He's going to very patiently wait for her to answer.
Hang on, I'm getting overlay. Not that one. There we go. What do you want?
Did you call a human to my cub house?
I did.
And you were the one that met her there to bring her here.
Because one, I know this kid. He's not going to just drop his mother just because she's human. There's not a goddamn chance in the world.
Okay.
You might know your cubs, but I know this kid.
So, but you called her and you weren't the one that met her to bring her here.
Got a little angry when you dismissed me. Might have gone and decimated a tree.
You threw cubs on my floor.
I did.
It's my cub house. I don't care that you're my elder in my cub house. That was uncalled for. Don't do it again.
I didn't throw them. I dropped them.
Estrella?
Excuse me.
Are you going to apologize?
After I get a...
No, I have every right to be pissed at you.
Yes, you have every right to be pissed. You don't have every right to ignore protocol. I'm still your elder.
Well, here's your protocol. And he hangs up on her. He's pissed. He's really pissed off.
Luckily, she was only sitting on one fucking rage. She just took another one for that.
He's really pissed.
Oh, I feel bad for the punching bags. There's gonna be some broken fucking punching bags tonight.
I'm so sorry. He was
some really fucking broken punching bags.
She's gonna Captain America them.
He will go apologize to her later when he calms down.
No, you might want to do it after she calms down.
Well, she doesn't have quite as much rage as he does right now.
No, not right now.
Oh.
Because she used a lot of it during that fight, all but one.
So Bailey probably has every Garu in the room's attention on him right now.
Yeah, Maeve has kind of moved over and is just, trying to calm him down.
He is shaking.
And she's going to do the one thing she knows that's going to get him calm quicker than just about anything. She's going to fucking pull him down into a kiss.
Okay. Yep. That works.
Literally just grabs him by the fucking shirt and pulls him into a kiss.
Yep, that works. He calms down pretty fast.
You feel better?
Yes.
Good? Because you just pissed off an Elder Arun.
I know I did. But she dropped them on my floor. and called a human.
I mean,
I'm a Philodox. She broke the veil.
She did, but if I heard correctly, it was going to be broken either way. He probably would have called her the second he woke up.
Yeah, but he doesn't know better. She does.
And her continued involvement is probably going to be pretty necessary to keep him here.
He takes a breath. You're right. God damn it. Why are you always right?
Because I'm your fiance.
Mm-hmm. You are.
And I'm the one who tends to think more logically. You overthink everything.
I do not.
Don't even.
I don't.
Celeste's just like, you're kidding, right? You are
Not-
the king of overthinkers.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Mm-hmm.
You overthink everything. Deal with it.
Why are
baby
you...
brother?
God damn it. Oh. Ugh. Saoirse shakes her head.
Anyway, I'm here because, your mate is pregnant. You're going to need someone to take over.
Oh, you've got to be shitting me.
When you two go to take care of that baby.
And you think that after you just insulted me, I'm going to let you do it?
I mean, I called you the king of overthinkers. It's not really an insult. Just the truth.
Saoirse comes over and stands next to Celeste. It won't be just her. It's me too.
See, we make a great team.
I was going to offer. She kind of like, who the fuck are you? And plus, Bailey, I outrank you. So take a break. Let us do your job while you focus on your baby. And it'll be here when you come back. And he grumbles too high-headed.
The baby's not here yet.
It will be very, very soon. Plus, you need help tonight anyway.
Fair enough.
Because you've got a human and 2 cubs who have no idea what they are. Essentially, 3 humans here tonight.
Fair enough.
So, you definitely need my expertise.
Okay, big head.
Well, I'm a Galliard. And a Fiona
Galliard. That just means you really like to hear yourself talk.
She sticks her tongue out at Maeve.
You know you love me.
Yes, I do. It's the only reason why I put up with you. Only reason.
You wound me.
I know. She hugs her. Bailey
she has quite
face.
professionally stitched up the the bullet wound on Luke's thigh. Gracie is, kind of helping get them both dressed and is blood fucking red.
Claire's also helping get them dressed. She's taken to helping Gracie with that.
Gracie is just so red right now.
That's funny. She is so adorable. Diana comes too because, She only passed out from blood.
Yep, and Jack is sitting next to her.
So she's a little bit disoriented when she wakes up.
He makes sure she stays sitting and doesn't try to get up.
She looks up to Jack. Hi.
Hi.
I had the strangest dream.
I'm afraid it wasn't a dream.
She blinks. It wasn't.
Mm-mm.
She looks over to where Luke is.
He is now dressed, at least.
Which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that is my son over there. And I was called here by a strange woman. Well, she's not really strange. Well, wait a minute. She kind of is.
Credit where credit is due. Estrella is a little weird.
But, I mean, she's my son's boxing coach. Well, personal trainer. Same thing. Whatever. She shakes her head. Why is he laying over there on the floor? In the middle of the national forest, where buildings aren't supposed to be a thing.
Okay.
Claire looks to Alexi like, help, please.
Alexi's like, what? I'm Lupus. What do you want me to do?
You're an elder.
Elder Lupus?
Oh?
I was born a fucking wolf.
Still been in this longer than I have.
Alexi will come over and sit on the other side of her. No, little babies. So, and Alexi has a, Russian accent. Again, not doing it. The only one I can even attempt to pull off is the fucking Irish accent. Oh boy. Not technically supposed to tell you any of this, but here we go.
Yeah, Bailey is just shaking his head going,
most of us in this room, including your son, are werewolves. I believe that's the term that mortals, humans use, I think. Who looks to Bailey?
Bailey nods very tightly, and she blinks and shakes her head and looks to Alexi. I'm sorry. Did you just say that you...
Okay, you know what? Just showing you is going to be easier than telling you.
Bailey is just... Please don't take Krynos. I really don't want her running screaming out of here.
I'm not going to. And he relaxes back into Lupus. Because, that's his breed form, so.
She flinches back. Did he...
He is a big old black wolf.
He just turned into a wolf. She looks to Jack like, did I just see that?
You just saw that. And I grew up around all of this, and it took some time for even me to adjust to. So
she tentatively reaches out to touch Alexi.
Alexi will let her pet him.
She then will pet him.
And will, wag his tail.
And feel very weird about it. But she's petting a wolf. Why is she petting a wolf? Okay. All of you can do this.
Jack raises his hands. Not me. I'm just kin.
Kin.
Non-werewolf members of a werewolf family.
So you're telling me that the baby I adopted is a werewolf?
Yeah. Apparently so is your son's friend.
Chris, he's also adopted. Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
Apparently not.
She shakes her head. She swallows. Okay.
Alexi's just gonna walk around and fucking lupus.
Claire will pet him. We'll give him all of the pets.
Oh my god, and he will just die. He will roll over onto his back and, let her pet his belly.
Yep, she does.
Because he is such a fucking lupus that it's not even funny.
It's great. And he's with her mother, so she loves him.
Exactly. He accepts all of the belly rubs.
Claire will look over to Diana and she'll say, when I had my first change, I had no idea what I was either. My parents had no idea. My mom didn't know that she was kinfolk, and my dad is, well,
something else.
You know what? Let me not burden you with that information right now. Anyway, I didn't know anything about it either. So I've spent the last year learning about it and myself, and I'll be here to help your son and you do the same. And Diana will nod very slowly. And she wants to ask her what her dad is, but she's just like, I don't really want to know either. Like,
it's like I really don't want to know right now.
I really don't want to know the answer to that question. Okay. And I'm guessing I am not one of any of you, right? Bailey shakes his head. No. You appear to be a normal human. She kind of blinks. Almost is offended at the fact of being called normal, but okay. Right. She sits back on the couch. This is a lot.
Yeah, Maeva's gonna bring her some tea.
Oh, she greatly appreciates that.
Yeah, she brings her a nice chamomile tea.
Good. But she will sit there and drink.
Chamomile lavender. Because we need to calm the F down.
I hope she brought Bailey some of that too.
Yes, she did.
Too bad you can't just feed that to a frenzying Garu.
Right?
It's like, here, have some tea. Or no, even better, like throw a Snickers at a frenzying Garu and be like, you're not yourself.
Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah, she brings some tea over for Maeve and for, poor Diana, whose brain seems to have exploded.
It has. It really has. Bailey's Philodox brain is broken. He's just like, oh, all the litany breaking today. Why?
Max is just gonna, usher him upstairs because he needs to. Actually, their room's downstairs, so she's gonna, usher him off to their bedroom to go lay down because he needs to lay down. His little Philodox brain is broken.
It is broken. Yes, he needs a break already.
Exactly.
Because this is so much for him. Like, this is a situation he's never had to deal with before, and he doesn't like it.
I'm sorry, nobody would have actually known that Snickers reference because that doesn't come up for another 10 years.
Nope.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 2010.
No way.
Was when the "You're not you when you're hungry" Snickers commercials started.
Super Bowl.
Feels like way longer than 9 years. Jesus. Anyway, so yes, Bailey is gonna go lay down. Exit Bailey. Goodbye, Bailey.
Max is gonna go lay down with him because that will calm him significantly.
Plus, it'd probably be a good thing to get off her feet.
Yes, because she's very pregnant.
She's at what, 7, 8?
She's full term at this point, so.
She's due any day now.
Yep.
Wait a second. She was 6 in August.
Beginning of August.
Beginning of August.
Okay.
Okay, so she's not full term yet.
8 months is technically full term.
True, because the child can't survive outside of the womb.
No. Full term is anything.
Anything past
up to 4 weeks prior to due date.
Oh.
Anything past 37 weeks, technically.
Well, wouldn't that be?
Yeah, she's technically 36 right now, but.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, anytime between now and the end of the month.
Yeah, perfect. It'll be born on Halloween.
No, it won't.
No.
That's a shame. It'd be the perfect party.
You should check your Facebook, Shanna.
I'm gonna go do that.
So, how long does it take normally for to regain a rage after that first initial drain?
They're going to be waking up soon.
Okay.
I just wanted to get all this other stuff out of the way while they were passed out.
No. I was just asking, like, is this going to be like 2-3 hours? Is it going to be close?
Yeah,
to 8?
I said earlier it'd be a couple hours.
Yeah, they're out for at least a few hours. But they're, coming up on the point where they've, started to wake up. And you can replace Bailey with Luke.
Yep, that's what I did.
Those two have gone off on their own.
Yes, they have. So Diana drinks her tea, sitting back on the couch next to Jack. And I guess she's just waiting for Luke to wake up, which he and Chris start to stir a little while later.
Yeah, Gracie is probably still, kind of attending to them both. She has retrieved pillows from one of the linen closets and, put them under their heads.
As she is tending to Luke, she notices that he is starting to wake up.
I'm just imagining, like, either Luke or Chris just doing, like, that straight sit-up. Just boom.
I'm going to have This is gonna be funny. His eyes flutter open, and he doesn't bolt upright. He looks right up to Gracie, and he says, "Did I die?"
I don't think so.
Well, because it feels like I'm in heaven.
As her face just turns blood red. So you might want to be careful when you sit up.
Oh, okay. Why? It's clear he doesn't remember everything.
You were shot?
Wait, that actually happened.
Yeah.
Okay. He sits up and winces.
Yeah, she's gonna kind of, help him up.
Ow. Yeah, that really hurts. And then he looks over. Mom? And she just pretty much bursts into tears and rushes over to hug him.
Okay, so Chris and Luke were just on the floor, or?
Yeah, Gracie put pillows under their heads.
Okay. I was gonna laugh if they'd been put on couches or something like that. Because it'd be like the perfect thing, just roll straight out of bed and hit the floor face down.
Boom. I mean, he can roll over and hit the floor.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like a drop.
No.
So Chris is just gonna kind of blink. Just blink. He's just like, I don't recognize that roof. And he's going to kind of turn his head left and right. Just, there's
Luke is there.
And
Luke's
so's would she go by Miss Morrison or Mrs. Morrison?
She would have him call her Diana.
Okay, she just called. Okay.
Yep. She's none of this Miss bullshit. Nope. Just Diana.
So he just kind of turns and he's just like, Luke, Diana, where are we?
And there's also a very pretty girl sitting next to
be
Luke.
fair, there's a lot of pretty girls in this room.
There are.
Yes, there are.
She's probably the closest to him, though, and she smells really good.
Mm-hmm.
Because that pure breed 4.
Yeah, well, let's see. Celeste would. Well, actually, yeah, Celeste, Saoirse.
Mm-hmm. All of the women in the room are app 4 or higher.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, app 4, but I was looking at the pure breed.
They all have pure breed 3 or higher.
Yeah, Claire's the 3.
Yep.
I can't see Saoirse's. It's a little small.
It's 4.
Yeah.
Pure breed 4.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah. So it's like waking up in like a field of roses or something like that.
Kinda.
Saoirse will come over to him and she'll say, in her very Irish accent, well, hello there. I'm Saoirse. I don't expect you to pronounce that correctly every time.
I wouldn't even know how to spell it.
Most don't, no. And you are.
That sure as shit isn't spelled how it sounds.
She looks over to Jack and nods.
You can call me Chris.
Chris. Okay. You are Chris. And, I'm just going to get all of the formalities out of the way and just lay it on to you straight. You and Luke, you're werewolves.
He just sits there blinking a bit. He's just like, hold on.
You were in a car accident, and both of you simultaneously had what we call your first change. No, the myth is not true. You don't have to be under the light of the full moon to have the first change and all of that shite. No.
Unless you're fucking Brenna.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
And what about the whole water from a wolf's print?
A what? Water from a wolf's print?
Yes.
I don't know that I've heard that one.
She face palms. That is also bullshit.
They're all bullshit. All of them are.
It's all bullshit. We're born this way.
Or
Silver?
Okay.
That does hurt like a motherfucker.
Silver does wound us. And she pats Luke's shoulder. This one was shot with a silver bullet. And
Jack kind of, scratches the back of his head because he knows that was his deputy.
Diana looks up and goes, "What?"
So he may have come at my deputy, who is also a kinfolk. And himself and me always carry silver bullets, just in case.
She swallows and hugs Luke tighter.
I mean, luckily, that was what... Gracie looks up. That was what I was digging out of his leg when you came in.
When I passed out. Okay. She nods. Saoirse will look to Diana and she'll say, "Hi, when we get angry, we get really angry, and everybody is at risk. So sometimes it's necessary, and I'm really sorry about that. You'll heal. It's fine."
So the anger issues is normal among werewolves.
Mm-hmm. Especially, we need to find out what your offices are.
Because
Gracie looks over at him. What was your birthday?
May 8th, 82.
She kind of pulls out a little notebook. May 8th. Oh, okay. That explains that. He's in a rune.
Oh, fun.
And you? She kind of looks at Luke. Oh, shit, we lost a Lindsay. Well, now we get to wait till she gets back.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can't finish this scene without her.
No.
Okay.
She's coming back?
No. I accidentally closed the tab, so that's fun. And he says mine's a few days after his. It's May 16th the same year.
And she kind of scrolls through her little notebook. Oh, it's Philodox.
Okay, so we've got a Philodox and a rune. And Diana says, Philodox? Is that like cheese?
It's the moon that they were born under.
Saoirse just is trying very hard to keep from laughing.
Luke was born under a half moon.
It's the name that we assign to the different moons to sort of distinguish them. He is a half moon. We call that a Philodox. They are the judges of our society. They learn about our laws and uphold them. They're also called upon when those laws are broken to levy judgment, which is kind of why our dear Denfather was freaking out. Because many laws were broken tonight.
Yeah. Technically, you shouldn't know about any of this.
She blinks. Okay, why?
Because you're... I am loath to use the term normal, but... Normal?
It's because if you're not Garu or kinfolk, you're not supposed to know about our existence, and you're neither one of those. So you're not supposed to know. But you are a unique circumstance. You are the mother of a new cub. So
here we are.
Congratulations, you get to know, and I will knock Bailey around later.
So,
and she's just like, oh, okay.
Christopher just kind of like holds up a finger. He's like, so I can't tell my parents?
Well, how fond of your parents are you?
Well, they literally raised me after choosing to adopt me. So,
do you want them to know about all this, or?
I don't know how they'd take it, honestly.
That's fair. Are they going to notice your absence for the next few months? Because you won't be allowed to leave Sept.
It's a year.
Without somebody with you. Because you are now in training.
I mean, I've been working to try and get my own place, so...
Okay.
I mean, if we could make it so that I could move out, they wouldn't notice me, as long as I kind of, like, give some kind of notice that I'm moving out.
For sure. You can give notice, you can keep in contact, you just can't tell them exactly what's going on. You'll be staying here, so you can just tell them that you and Luke got a place together.
That works.
She nods. You are what we call an Arun. You are the warriors.
And very, very angry.
Yes, you have the highest rage of all of us. I am what we call a Galliard. I was born under the gibbous moon, and I am, for all intents and purposes, the lore keeper and storyteller of the lore keepers and storytellers of our nation, which makes me an ideal person to be telling you all this shit.
Okay, so it wasn't just me being... What did they say? Unreasonably angry.
No.
All those times.
No. If you notice that you were sort of angrier as a child, that has to do with the amount of rage you had lying dormant inside of you all this time.
And judging on the fact that you're in a rune, you probably had quite a lot.
I
was raised by one, so.
Yeah, so about the only thing that did help was the classes he and I went to.
Probably. What were those?
The MMA classes we were taking with.
Oh yeah, absolutely. With Estrella, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Estrella. She's like you. She's in a rune, and she stopped you from killing anybody tonight. She'll come and check on you tomorrow. Bailey pissed her off. I'm pretty sure right the fuck off. So,
and like Chris just kind of pales because he pissed her off. He pissed her off.
How nasty Estrella gets when she's angry. Yeah. He's seen her beat the fuck out of guys at the gym for,
well, to be fair,
shit.
To be fair, she did kind of drop the two of you on the floor, and Bailey is Bailey, and Bailey is the den father, because you two are cubs, so we traditional wolf terminology. She kind of rolls her eyes a little bit at that. You are cubs. This is the den that you're going to be in while you learn, and you'll have other cubs like Claire over here, and Claire raises her hand,
and me,
and
hi,
and Jonathan over there.
And he's glaring at Luke because he flirted with his sister.
Luke he kind of blinks and looks to Jonathan. I can feel your eyes on me.
Yeah, well, flirt with my sister again and I'll end you.
Okay.
Gracie kind of swats Jonathan's arm.
He's like, it. I didn't know she was your sister, and I just fucking woke up, dude. Chill out. Like, that's what he's thinking in his head. Like, Jesus Christ, dude, chill out. Right. So, I know that this is a lot to take in. So if you want, I can, well, you two know what rooms are available, right? Looking to Claire.
Nods.
Okay. You can show them to a room, or rooms. I don't know how you actually do it here. I need to learn that. Oh god, I have to learn so much.
Jonathan looks over at her. They give everybody their own solo room. There's enough that no one should ever have to room with anyone. That would require us having more than 20 cubs at one time.
Ah, fucking Christ. Why? Why would anybody know?
I mean, we've got about half that right now, but...
that's also too many.
To be fair, there's about 3 of us that are ready to take our rite of passage. We just don't know what tribe we want to join yet.
We just need to buckle down and choose a tribe so we can get out of here. She gives Jonathan a look like, I really want to get out of here too.
Right. He's like,
so when do we start learning?
Well, you already have started learning. I've already told you some stuff. But
these aren't like lessons and there's tests, are there? I mean, I'm not a bad student, but I don't.
Nah, man. No
in the traditional sense. No. you just, there are, well, I'm not exactly sure how Bailey does it, but how I plan to do it is that there will be some structured lessons, especially based around your auspice, because that's the most important part of aspect that you'll need to learn. And then based on your auspice, other trainings, like for Luke would be litany, and for you would be honestly more combats and stuff like that. Um, so it just depends on that, and those of you that have the same auspices will train together.
So I don't learn about the litany?
No, you do. It's just you won't get as in-depth of a study as Luke might. Everybody learns the litany. Everybody has to know the litany, because if you don't know the litany, then that's bad.
So Avery is going to come rolling out because Jesus fuck, this has been loud. There's a lot of people in here.
There is.
So,
hello, Avery.
What the heck's going on?
We had 2 first changes
Oh,
simultaneously.
Shit. Okay.
And they didn't know what they were, and one of them has a mother who is neither Garu nor Kin. Diana kind of finger waves like, yeah, that's me.
Oh, hi.
Hi, I'm Diana Morrison, and I don't know what's going on.
So, for reference, for Christopher, she is in a wheelchair.
Oh, Saoirse kind of looks to Avery and purses her lips a bit. You really... you're gonna ask me, aren't you, how it happened? I don't want to tell you.
You know what? I'm not going to ask. I don't want to know.
Okay, good, because you really don't. I want to know.
Don't want to know. Don't want to know. Don't tell me.
Nope. I'm not going to tell you.
I am fine not knowing.
Good. Anyway,
Maeve is the curious one, not me.
Estrella brought them in. And pissed Bailey off. Then Bailey pissed her off, and that's going to be a headache tomorrow.
Oh dear. Okay. Yeah. She's really, really scary.
And me and Bailey's twin, Celeste, over there. Wave, Celeste. Hi.
You mean my sister?
Oh, you've met her already? Okay, good.
That's my sister.
Oh, right. Okay.
Bailey's twin, aka my older sister.
Look, Saoirse has not been around. Okay.
I kind of hope we've met.
She blushes. Kinda. Okay, well, look, your sister is here, and she and I are going to take over for a while. Oh,
so
I've had a really long day.
I can tell you some of the stuff that they had planned. You don't want to know what they're doing.
I can imagine what they're doing. Thanks. It's probably the same thing I was going to be doing until I got called here.
Yep. Yeah. That I was until, fucking ruckus.
Sorry about that. Everybody gets interrupted tonight, don't they?
Thanks,
Claire.
Bob. Thanks for that.
Claire nods her head.
So Chris just kind of pipes in like, so why does everybody smell so good?
Okay, so that's this thing called pure breed. You'll notice that each of us kind of smells a little different. Well, me and Celeste smell the same because we're the same tribe, but
I smell the same as my cousin Maeve and that one over there. She points to Jack.
Kind of waves.
We're of the same tribe. Claire and Alexi smell the same because they're of the same tribe. You know, that kind of thing.
Jonathan and Gracie smell the same.
Yep.
I mean, they're siblings as well as, being the same fucking tribe.
To which, because Luke is a similar tribe to Jonathan and Gracie, so his scent is similar but not the same.
Yeah, it is similar, but it's not quite the same.
And then, like, Chris kind of, like, starts sniffing himself. He's just like...
You? Oh, interesting. You are Geta Fenris, which is a warrior tribe. So you are a Geta Fenris Arud. You are a warrior's warrior. No wonder you got so fucking angry. Oh my god.
You know what? She is probably back by now, so I'm gonna have Erica show up because Geta Fenris.
Yep. Do it.
This tiny little thing comes down the stairs.
Oh my god, she's adorable.
Kind of, rubbing her face because she was sleeping. She is 4'6".
You're kidding me.
No, she's tiny.
Oh,
she has the short flaw that requires them to be.
Actually, that makes her a midget, doesn't it?
4.5. Yes, that makes her. They have to be at maximum 4.5 feet tall.
Look, Saoirse is not big. She's tiny, but she doesn't have the short flaw. She's 5'3".
Yeah, but if Chris stands up, he's going to be like head and shoulders above Erica. He's almost 6 foot.
Yeah, she comes down kind of rubbing her eyes because she was asleep.
Oh, speaking of Geta Fenris, there's another Geta Fenris cub right there. She's a new arrival. First changes. You want to come down here?
Yeah, sure.
You had your first change not long ago, right?
Yeah, about a month and a half now.
Did you grow up in the nation?
Mm-mm.
Fantastic. Neither did they. These two right here.
Oh,
they had their first changes. They did not know what they were, and
it means all three of the Get Cubs. None of them grew up in the nation.
Nope, they didn't. And she points to Diana, and Luke's mom right there is human.
Oh, I didn't think that was allowed.
It's not, but we're making an exception for her.
Oh, okay.
Because the boy needs his mom. I'm not going to take that from him.
You smell like me.
What does how does Erica smell to Chris?
She would have a very similar scent to his own, but she smells very good. She is pure breed 4.
So he might be like just like sniffing and just be like, that smells real good.
If he says that out loud, she's going to turn as red as her fucking hair.
Yeah, like his filter has been turned off because he's still I remember.
She is turning as red as her hair and just backing away because oh god, no. It is.
Check your PM, Shayna.
Because low self-esteem.
So Luke keeps stealing glances at Gracie.
Oh, and she's doing the same, very much so.
To which I'm sure Jonathan is not happy about.
Exactly. She's sitting there grumbling. There is a distinct, I'm going to my room.
So then,
yep.
I'd say like things start becoming a little bit clearer for Chris, and he's just like, he just kind of like straightens. He's just like, "Oh God, the car!"
Oh. Diana will say, well, Jack has already told me that that's been taken care of, and there was probably no salvaging the car.
And then he thinks about his uniform in the back of the in the back seat of the car, and he's just like, "I'm not going to be allowed to work again, am I?"
Not until you're no longer a cub.
Stacia says, no, you can't work, especially as a cub, and 2, you're in a rune. You have high rage, which is very noticeable to humans, which is, Diana is kind of very uneasy in this room full of rage.
He was like, I had a job as a dishwasher at Applebee's. I'm gonna have to at least tell my boss.
Yeah, you're gonna have to say that you were in a car accident and you are no longer going to be able to work there. Yeah, because that's, you definitely, even if you could go back to work, you wouldn't be able to be around your coworkers. If you want to have a job after you reach your rite of passage, then we can set you up in a kin and Garu run place that you can work at. But for the most part, I mean, we'll take care of you. The nation takes care of its own.
Yeah, there are apartments on Sept that you can live in. Things like that.
So, as much as Diana wants to stay there with her son, she is going to have to leave the room at least.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of rage in here, and she's really starting to feel it. Her willpower is only 3.
Yeah, Jack will go with her.
So between Saoirse alone.
Saoirse alone is enough to make her very uncomfortable.
So she's gonna kiss Luke on the forehead and she'll say, I have to get some air. I'll be back.
Jack is going to go with her.
Good.
Because that's a lot to take in.
Mm-hmm. And once she realizes that his name is Jack, she's going to die. Because her ex-husband's name is also Jack.
I mean, look at it this way. At least she's wasn't around for fucking, Talon or Darius. Fucking Rage 7.
Jesus Christ. That she would be screaming in terror,
Exactly.
running away.
So, like the rage can be an actual physical thing. Then.
Yeah. So the out of character, the rage is a curse. It's and if your rage is over a human's willpower, then they get very uneasy around you, and the more your rage is over the willpower, the more that effect is. So, like, children will run screaming from in a room. Most adults are going to be extremely uneasy around in a room. That's why it's really hard for Naroon to hold a job. That's not something like a bouncer or something that they need to be really intimidating for. He can't go back to being a dishwasher. He just can't.
So like it's an actual change between prior to first change and after.
Yes, because your rage is dormant before your first change.
Okay. Because I'm pretty sure that would have been something that would have been noticed if children would run away screaming from him.
Yeah, no. After your first change, your rage is active, and then its effects is noticed. Your rage is dormant before then, but you can still innately feel it. So that's why, growing up, your character would have been angrier than other kids his age, and probably might have, other kids might have had been sent to like behavioral therapy or something like that. Your character chose to have the outlets of the MMA fighting and stuff like that. So,
well, yeah, that would have been after a couple of those anger management sessions that didn't really work. Because you're just like, what am I supposed to do when everything I do makes me angry?
Yeah, exactly. So
and Avery is, she kind of swallows and,
So we would have seen her get pale.
Saoirse gives her an apologetic look, like I'm sorry.
And is going to, roll out of the room because she has become distinctly uncomfortable.
Claire is going to look at the two, at Luke and Chris, and she'll say, why don't I show you to where you'll be staying and you can get some sleep tonight and we can continue this conversation in the morning. And, out of character, this scene's gone more than 2 hours, so we should. Yeah. So Saoirse nods gratefully, Claire, like, yes, please, let's do that, because it's getting late and everybody's, Luke will nod and he'll say, what about my mom? Well, she probably can't stay here because there's a lot of rage, so we'll get her set up in an apartment, and you'll be able to visit her there, and here on Sept. And Luke will nod slowly. Okay. Okay.
Don't worry, the apartments are actually really nice.
He nods and he takes another look at Gracie.
Come on. I'll show you to one of the rooms.
Okay.
She kind of extends a hand.
He is going to take it.
And she will lead him upstairs.
And Gracie is leading Luke upstairs.
Yep.
Chris is just going to be like, you have fun.
Her face turns so red.
So does Luke's. He's like, Saoirse just shakes her head. She's like, I'm Fiona, but that was good, man. She gives Chris a high five. Claire shakes her head and she's like, I'm going to show you to your room and then I'm going to bed. Which is, probably where Jonathan's waiting for her.
Because now he needs to take out some anger.
Oh, yes, he does.
Good thing he didn't fucking hear that.
Yeah, actually, I was about to ask. How does the acute sense hearing work? Like, I mean, is it like now, like my hearing is way better than before, or was it like always on?
You've probably always had impeccable hearing.
Mm-hmm.
But now that you're a werewolf, it can be taken further, because in your lupus form, you get a -2 difficulty to perception rolls anyway. Mm-hmm. So when you're in lupus, that becomes a -4.
So is it
to a minimum difficulty of 3?
So Shane, would you say it's similar to I'm trying to remember her name. Your character from the Immortals.
Nick? No.
Yes, the one who could hear a mouse fart from a mile away.
Yeah, no, your hearing is not as good as hers was.
Not quite that good.
Okay. but he might have some serious difficulties, like even in Hamid. Like if he's like he might hear things through the walls and stuff like that, or a conversation that's like passing by or something.
Well, unless you're in a scene to roll for it, assume you don't hear it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like,
there's also the way that Will designed the Cub House, each room is soundproofed.
Ah. So, like, he gets led to his room and he's just like, oh, this is quiet.
Pretty much. Once the door closes, it's nice and quiet in each of the rooms. Also, the doors are reinforced.
The whole place is likely reinforced.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah, because, frenzying cubs are no joke.
Exactly,
So are we talking like,
Are
we talking like little windows, or are we talking kind of like a good sized window on these things, if there are any?
Good sized window on each room.
Okay.
I mean, Jonathan has used his to climb out and climb into Claire's bedroom on more than one occasion.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
And he's as big, and he is the same size as the face claim, right?
Yeah.
Then that's not that's a good sized window. Yeah, I'd say probably Chris would probably do some stretches and forms, and then try to tire himself out before he goes out.
He's going to be pretty tired.
He's going to be pretty tired after all that.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, it's something that Estrella would have taught him. Like the whole go through those forms for calming and then just out. And he's kind of like looking for that, like a bit of familiarity.
Okay.
All right, so.
Any declarations that need to be made?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Listen here, fucking Minicam. There we go. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been